That's wild. How lame are you that AI was like, oh my God, it's not you, it's me, beep boop. Like, what the?
Give it up for the very funny Jerrel Beamon!
Oh my God. Oh my goodness, a white man drumming for me. This is amazing, baby. Oh my goodness. Hell yeah, man. What's up, bro? My name's Jerrel Beamon, man. I'm real happy to be here, man. I'm not from here, man. I actually live in a spot called Dayton, Ohio. Yup, and that's all it gets right there. That's it. That's it. I saw a guy's arms fold harder when I said it. I saw it. I get it, man. People don't get too hyped when I say, you know, I'm from Dayton, Ohio, man. The energy always gets real weird. You know, I completely understand, man. Y'all must not be big fans of heroin, because that's all we got in Dayton, Ohio, baby. That's all we got is heroin and fat white women. That's it. That's all we got. Yep. But I'm addicted to both. Okay. All right. Stop it. Stop clapping for the truth, drummers. Stop it. You stupid as hell. I am happy to just be alive, man. Something I'll do sometimes to pass the time, man. I'll watch the news a lot, man. Like, y'all be checking out the news in here. I can tell the ones that don't, cause y'all look happy. But that news will make you go crazy, man. You know, some things on the news you can't even believe it's real to how crazy it is, man. I saw a story on the news that said that there is a epidemic of men falling in love with their AI girlfriends. Yo, is this on? Did y'all hear that, bro? Y'all not gonna look at me like what I said was normal. That's crazy. Y'all looking at me like, well, please continue. No, dude. What I said is weird and it needs to be shamed immediately. That is a weird thing, man. Men falling in love with their AI girlfriends, man. You would think it'll only be like, you know, basement versions or incels falling in love with it. No, man. There's a gentleman that actually told me he's falling in love with his AI girlfriend. This guy is married with 3 kids. Married with 3 kids. This man has a mortgage. And he wants to smash ChatGPT. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. You got responsibilities. What are we doing here? It's wild. And the saddest thing about these men is that there's actually a support group for them on Reddit. Support group called r/dating AI girlfriends. It's insane, man. It's insane. And the real reason they in that group isn't so they could just get all horny about the AI. Like, oh, I love AI. That's not why they're in there. The real reason they're in there is because turns out they need to cope, because you can actually get dumped by your AI girlfriend. Bro, what? That's insane, bro. Like, look, let me tell y'all something I really believe. Look, I believe that suicide is never an option. But if you're one of those dudes, nigga, you need to do it. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Like, expeditiously do it. That's crazy. That's wild. How lame are you that AI was like, oh my God, it's not you, it's me, beep boop. Like, what are we doing? I don't know, man. That's just something I be reading online, man. But I'll tell y'all something more about me, man. I want to tell y'all a story, man. Like, this one time, look, when I was a kid, man, you know, the white people almost got me killed, man. White people almost got me killed. Not you fine Caucasians tonight. But these other whites almost got me killed, man. I'll tell you how. I went to, with high school, right? I went to a white private high school, right? And at this point in my life, I had never been around white people on a daily basis. And I was getting along with some of these whites, kicking it with them, you know? And just so you get the context for the type of whites I was around, it wasn't like the Mountain Dew whites. It wasn't the Mountain Dew Trailer Park M&M whites. No, I was around like the Caucasity, like entitled whites. I was around the mellow yellow whites, not Mountain Dew. This is mellow yellow. This is why I was around, right? And they started making me like believe that I, you know, had rights back home in my household. They started making me think I had a say in how my house was operated and stuff when I told them how, my day-to-day life was at home. Like, I was like, oh, yeah, the other day my dad came into my room. They asked me if I did my homework. They were like, oh, Jerrel, your dad went into your room without knocking or asking first? I'm like, yeah, what's wrong with that? What do you mean what's wrong with that? That's your room, Jerrel. That's your room. He can't do that. So, I wanted to fit in. I'm like, you know what? Next time Pops just barges into the room, I'm going to let him know it's my room. And he can't do that. And he did it, barged into the room. And I just stopped him right there like, hey, stop, sir. This is my room. You can't just barge in here like that, okay? You need to knock first or ask permission, okay? Next time you try and get in my room, ask for permission, Jerrel. Called him by his first name. And the only thing I remember next after that is waking up in the morning with a bloody nose. I remember just looking at my nose like, oh my God, Dad, did you hit me? And he was like, no, son, no. Your father would never, ever hurt you. But Jerrel fucked you up last night. I was like, let me stop taking advice from the mellow yellow whites. Y'all stupid. Something else I saw, man, in the news, dude, this is a story. It said that cop got caught masturbating in a Walmart parking lot. Isn't that something? Got caught masturbating in a Walmart parking lot. That's a prime example that society is just way too horny right now. There's way too much horniness going on, and stuff like that is occurring and no one's shocked by it, okay? That's weird. That's so freaking weird. And this man was a true creep due to the fact that he got turned on at a Walmart in the first place. Cause come on, bro, ladies and gentlemen, we all done been in a Walmart before. Nothing in that Walmart should turn you on that much, man. Come on, what was turning him on at Walmart? Seeing the white woman walking in her Mountain Dew pajamas, nigga? Like, what are we doing here? Now, if he was turned on at like Target or something, I would get it. But Walmart's, damn shame, man. This guy actually ended up losing his job because he was caught masturbating on the job. They fired him. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Like, isn't that wild that he lost his job? Like, isn't that crazy? Like, ain't it crazy that a cop could lose his job for beating his meat but not beating a nigga? Isn't that crazy? Look, I know some of y'all probably looking at me like, Jerrel, that joke's too dark. But I mean, if his penis was dark, he probably could have kept his job. Look, all I'm saying is if he had a BBC, he could have kept his JOB. Okay, I'm done. I'll be here all week. Not really, no. One last thing I'll say, man, y'all didn't clap earlier for Dayton, Ohio, but I like Dayton, Ohio. I'm not gonna lie, man. Big thing I like about Dayton, Ohio, it's one of the most affordable cities you can live in, man. A lot of people don't notice. There's some spots you can find, man. Y'all not gonna believe it. Rent at my crib right now is $217 per month. And before y'all get to hating like, oh my God, where you live, a halfway house or a basement? No, 2-bedroom, bro. Yeah, some of y'all thinking about commuting right now, nigga, that's a deal. It's crazy. But I'm not gonna lie, the week before I bought it, I found out that a triple homicide happened right around the corner. Right, which started explaining the price. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, when I found that out, that had me thinking about killing 4 people just to get that rent down to $150. That's how I was gonna do it. You laughing at murder, white man, you stupid. All right, my name's Jerrel Beamon, man, I'm out.
Jerrel Beamon, folks, give it up for Jerrel.